Hey everybody, I appreciate y'all watching in on my videos again. I'm doing something a little different today. Today I was going to go over, show y'all the canoe I've been using, show y'all some of the mods that I plan on doing to it to make it work a little better for me, and go ahead and do one of the mods today. So I'm going to flip it around here and get the canoe on the sawhorses and then go over and show it to you and show you what I kind of plan. So let me flip this around. So here it is. It's an Old Town saranac, however you say it, 146. It's 14 foot 6 long. See, pointed both ends, no square stern. It's got 2 official seats and then the bench in the middle. At my weight, I can't sit in the back here because it's too much weight in one spot. And so I have to sit here in the middle. The only problem is you can see how close that is with that seat. And what happens is, those of you who've been watching, you know I got a bad hip. So sitting at that angle with my legs pulled up kills that hip within minutes. Plus it causes my other leg to fall asleep. So the most I can stand to be on the water is 30, 35 minutes without it just being too much pain. So what we're going to do today is, we're going to remove this seat right here, the front seat, but we still need to have support across there. So we've got a piece of pine board laying around that we're going to cut up and use. We're going to take the seat off and use it as a template to mark where to cut the board. I wanted to use PVC board, but it was just too expensive. So we're just going to take this pine board, cut it, pre-drill some miniature holes so it won't split when we drill the screws back in, paint it up and seal it so it'll last a while. And the thing about it, you know, if I have to replace it every year, not that big a deal. Spend $10 a year on that. That's what we're going to do here now. A couple of the things I'm going to do is, you can see where right here, I already added a pad eye to hook the paddle leash to. I'd plan on adding a few more pad eyes and some paddle holders. But then I was in a kayak store and I saw the tracks they sell. So eventually what we're going to do is I'm going to put a track here and on the same side over there, so I could put paddle holders and stuff on it, cup holder, camera holder. And then when I get this board put across here, I may put a track on there. But so give us just a minute. We're gonna go ahead and pull this seat off. We'll have my brother doing most of the work so I can do some filming. And we'll see where it goes from here.
It's long.
For anyone that's wanting to do this themselves, these are the screws that's in there. There's no nuts on the bottom, just the screws and the washer. So that's what I was talking about. We're going to pre-drill smaller holes so these will bite into the wood that we're putting in its place. So here's the seat out. So it's pretty wide open now. There's the seat. You can see that piece of foam underneath the bottom, just to give it extra support, keep it from caving in. So now we're going to take it over here and lay it upside down on top of this pine board. Excuse the mess in the background. We got a burn pile. We're going to lay it on here and just take a pencil and just that way we can get the use it as a template. That way we can get the angles right. And then also go ahead and use the holes that are existing to do our little pilot holes. And so we need to go get a pencil. All right, so we use the seat to mark where to cut and also mark where to drill. So he's going to pre-drill with a bit that's smaller than the screws. So I'm going to go ahead and do a couple holes. And we're just doing this. We're doing this before we cut the board, just so there's more board to work with and hold it stable. Less chance of, messing it up. So let's go ahead and cut these down. He's a lefty, so he cuts backwards. That thing needs a new blade, doesn't it? So let's go ahead and check fit. And there's no reason it shouldn't fit. And then we're going to go ahead and paint it. And looks like it's a perfect fit. I'm just going to paint it black. I got some, just going to rattle can it for now. Some Rust-Oleum black textured. Just going to paint all the sides and everything so it'll be a good seal. Not as likely to mess up. So probably will not finish this video until tomorrow because I got to let it dry, and it's already 7 o'clock tonight. So we'll be back in as soon as we get it dry. Don't know how this is going to work out, trying to hold the camera and paint. That's fact, my brother just showed back up. I'm going to let him paint while I hold the camera. Because I'm going to mess up and not get as... Not that I'm looking for factory professional look. But don't want it to look any worse than it has to.
Step over there or over
I'm going back here because, you know. He's better at spray can anyway. He was the delinquent when we were juveniles. He was the one tagging... well, not really overpasses. We grew up in the sticks. Tagging chicken houses, water towers, John Deere green kind of stuff, you know.
not working a cat.
Neighbors' cats' tails, you know. It's all out hellion, you know. Yeah, so we're just going to paint this up real quick. Just painting it black so it matches the gun, one other accessories. And then just going to run some fishing line through the 2 pilot holes we drilled and just let it hang up and dry. And when it dries, I don't think it'll dry tonight. But as hot as it is, because it's done got hot here, heat index is in the triple digits already, and it's not even June. So it should dry overnight. Heck, I may get out here at 5 o'clock in the morning when the sun starts coming up before it's too hot. Of course, tomorrow's going to be a hot day. We're going to that kayak demo.
Woohoo.
But, so yeah, we're going to go ahead and finish painting this up and get it hung up. Thanks, y'all. So our board is good and dry. You can see it's painted. It's black. Both sides. And got all our edges. So now we're about to go ahead and screw it back into the canoe. We went ahead and brought it up on the sawhorses so it's just easy to get to and line up with the little pre-tapped holes that we got. Sorry about that. I kind of got the camera a little kooky there. Now, one thing, now with the seats in, you can't reach up under the gunwale here, right here. But with just this board, if you needed to, you could actually put bolts and nuts on there to hold it on if you didn't want to just screw it to the board. You cracked a little bit, but go ahead. All right, so there we go. Like I said, this is not going to be weight bearing at all. This is just, you know, it's a thwart, like the yoke. Its main purpose is just to keep, you know, the canoe from collapsing in, and you know, give it structural support across the width. But I can also like mount my camera there, maybe put a cup holder or something like that. But yeah, it's gonna work out great. Here, we're gonna sit it on the ground just so I can get a better look at it because it's up at my head level. There we go. So here's what it looks like now. You know, here's what it was before, and here's what it looks like now. All right.